Good morning, everyone. My name is Dwi Ruth Kurniasih. I am a student of IPMI International Business School, class Executive MBA of March 2023. And in this video, I will be showing you the summary of our course about global economics and international business. This course has been divided into 8 parts. We will learn from the introduction, global trade, international finance, international issues in global economy, introduction to international business, international strategy, business functions, and we were also being given a group task to discuss about the trade war. This course also being provided or lectured by our wonderful lecturer, Professor Roy Samble and Ibu Yulita, PhD. In the beginning of the course, we were given this chart, a quite famous chart about 2000 years of economic history in one chart. So in short, this chart actually being divided into 5 parts. So if we start from the early economics or from the year of 0 until 1500 AD, it is the part of agrarian societies, barter systems, emergence of early trade routes such as the Silk Road. And then the second part, which is the mercantilism and colonialism, it begins from the 1500 years until 1800 AD. It is the rise of the European colonial powers, exploration in new territories, and the establishment of mercantilist economic policies. The most interesting part, or the turning point part, is during the Industrial Revolution, starting from the late 1900s until the early of 1900s, or the early of 19th century. It is the shift from agrarian economics to the industrializations, leading to a very significant increase in technological innovation and the rise also about the capitalism. The fourth part is the 20th century, or the modern globalization and world wars. And this is the expansion of the global trade, the world wars, and the establishment of the international organizations such as the United Nations, the UN, the IMF, and the World Bank. The last but not least part is the post-World War II until today, or the late 20th century to present. It is the emergence of the multinational corporations, information technology, globalizations, and including the financial crisis from the late 2000, from the late 20th until and the early 21st centuries. So there is slight different about the old and new economy in the globalization. So the old economy refers about to the traditional industries and economic practices that were prevalent before the rapid expansion of global trade and international integration. And this old economy relied on local or regional markets. And then it came the digitization or the integration of digital technologies into various aspects of global business operations, communications, and trade. And during this digitization, it really made the business more easy to reach the international markets. And then today, we are living in the era of new economy, where the modern economic landscape that has emerged as a result of an increased international trade, the interconnectedness of the market, the rapid advancement in digital technology, and until today, we are keep seeing the rise of digital platforms, e-commerce, multinational corporations, and so on. We were also being learned about the tariffs and quota. So in short, tariffs are taxes imposed to imported goods, typically designed to make foreign products more expensive than what we have in our country or domestic. Quota, on the other hand, are actually a restriction on the quantity of a certain goods that can be imported into a country within a specified period. From the economic perspective, tariff and quota can have various implications. It can help protect domestic industries from foreign competition. enabling them to compete more effectively and maintain and even increasing the market share. But however, it can also lead to higher prices for consumers, reduced product variety, and potential retaliation from trading partners, and then creating trade tensions. The choice between tariff and quota often depends on the specific goal of a government because it is under the government decision and the prevailing economic conditions. And in short, price and quantity will also be impacted into the supply and demand in the international business related to the tariff and the quota that we need to manage. In the context of international finance management, the concept of an absolute advantage and a comparative advantage um, actually plays a very significant role in understanding how countries can benefit from trade and international financial activities. But while these concepts are more commonly associated with international trade, it also have an implication for international financial management. Competitive advantage, meaning country, business, or individual provides better value than its competitor. While comparative advantage means that country produces a good or service for a lower opportunity cost than other countries. We will also learn about the integration of tax effects and financial distress costs. So there was a quote that there are only two things that will happen in our life. Number one is death, and the second one is tax. So we cannot deny both of them. So tax effect significantly influences corporate financial decisions. In particular, those related to capital structure and investment choices. While financial distress cost is about where a company is unable to meet its financial obligations, leading to potential bankruptcy or other severe financial repercussions. So this is quite a famous chart as well about the integration and connectedness of value of capital and the debt ratio. We will also learn about the four risks in the international business. It's about the cross-cultural risk. Informally, we also being shared by one of our IPMI alumni who has been and now living in Qatar, and she also shared about her cross-cultural risk that she has faced during her employment in Qatar. We also need to identify the country risk, the financial risk, because obviously it will impact the business, and the commercial risk. Again, in short, international business meaning accepting the differences as well that happen in every country. But however, we need to also understand about the foreign exchange markets. So Forex, in short, is a global decentralized or OTC market for trading currencies. And this is very common and a very day-to-day basis in the international business. It serves as the foundation for international trade and investment. Participants in the Forex include many industries like commercial banks, central banks, investment firms, MNC, and so on. And these are the key players in the monetary and financial system. So we need to start from the bottom that there were international organization levels such as IMF, World Bank, and Bank for International Settlement, and we report to the central banks. And then there is a national institution level such as national stock exchanges and bond markets, commercial banks, and there is a firm level. So we need to understand these key players in the monetary and the financial system. And then almost at the end of the course, we were also being given the course of international business. And in the international business, it is very good in terms of helping the company to reach the globalizations, in supporting the market expansions, but also need to consider the cross-cultural communication, risk management, trade investment opportunities, technological advancement, but it also be good because it will be giving career opportunities to their employees. And there is actually a difference that we need to understand, not just by the country level or the very general perspective about international business and domestic business. So international business and domestic business might be considered the differentiation from the scope of operations, market diversity, legal and regulatory environment, and the cultural differences. While domestic business also need to understand the currency exchange rate, politics, logistics supply chain, and competitive landscape. So these are international firms or international corporates that some of us already very well know, and these are some of the reasons why they are doing the internationalization, from the market expansion, access, competitive, and also the diversification. So there are strategy and organization in the international forum, and it really it's really depending on the strategy, the structure, process, culture, and the visionary leadership. So that was almost the summary of our course in the global economy, lectured by our wonderful lecturers. And I hope this video summary showing the watchers about the global economic and giving you an interest to learn more about this. Thank you very much for your attention and have a good day. Bye bye.